There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Settling in now, Cameron Maybin, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ over to his left, 1 away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
In is Joey Votto now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 0 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Quintana has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So stepping in, Kevin Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Outside, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is Smith, the right fielder, number 44.
In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He's set. The 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Two balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Backhanded. And he's safe.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1. But I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. And you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground. And you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. And it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Reds 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Miller, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Nick Senzel will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 15.
Into the box, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1 home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Fouled away. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 2-2. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup, because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nick.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hayward stands at first with 1 out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 23 homers and an even 70 RBIs. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Digging in, Chris Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Here's Cameron Maben now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here's the 2-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave one. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Hit back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95. It starts to really quicken up on you.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Standing in, Daniel Descalzo. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Happ, base runner at first with 1 out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first, as he'll make it back easily. Ready with the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out with the man at first. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Nick Senzel. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. 44. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aristides Aquino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Jose Quintana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Quintana.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, number 2. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hayward is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pops him up back behind second base. Senzel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Chris Miller. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he fouls this one off. Miller is off at first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos on the move, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Joey Votto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
In now, Nick Senzel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled straight back. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Reds lead it 2-0. Nick Castellanos now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Irvin is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Number 73 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 73.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Philip Irvin.
Now at the plate, Philip Irvin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Reds are down and ordered as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. with a 2-1 count now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off ball.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Happ on second. Descalso on at first with nobody out. The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Chris Bryant will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Softly hit here to the left side. But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
Now batting, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 2. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hayward doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Suarez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 2-0. Rowan Wick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 50.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
2-0.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Baez has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Ready now, Jose Peraza. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Maldonado moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Maben, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, Dero, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The 2-1, and it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Castellanos, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. Maben is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's Here's another 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. It was a walk in his last trip.
Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Half has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and 1. And he fouls this one off. Votto leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And he'll get in there safely.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the second is retired. Reds lead 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maben in center. And very quickly, one gone.
The batter, number 50.
Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 10 home runs and 49 runs batted in. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping up to the plate, number 2. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Back up the middle. He's got it barehanded for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Ball that
Good
time.
take there to lay off the high fastball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
2 strikes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Phillip Ervin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Fouled off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Slow roller down the third baseline, reined in, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out.
The catcher,
very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Outside.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Miller.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Miller. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Cameron Maben. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castellanos is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rizzo is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and this streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. Suarez is right there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 56.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto. Last time through was a base hit.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Castellanos coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 15.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing in the Cincinnati ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail 2-0. Robert Stevenson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
55, Robert Stevenson.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalzo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Runner at second, one away, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Descalzo, the runner at second with one away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
David Bodie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, David Bodie.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Miller wins his 3rd of the season. Jose Quintana was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Robert Stevenson hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati